What's up, Gemini gang? Happy Saturday. Let's see what's going on with you. All Gemini placements. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Take it how it resonates with you and your situation, okay? Personal readings are in the description box. On the website. Hit those likes, hit those likes, hit those likes. Hit that subscribe. You guys. Greatly appreciate it, okay? Ooh, and now today we got Divine Feminine. Well then, all right. So this one says magnetic receptive power. So I kind of touched on this yesterday. Was it yesterday? I don't know. All the readings run together. With surrender, letting go, you know, getting to a place of receiving. And I feel like this, and it says magnetic receptive power. So I feel like I will read the affirmation for that. So I feel like this is kind of piggybacking off of what I talked about in a previous reading. Then we have duality, which is 36, which reduces to a 9. Many meanings and misunderstanding. So some of you may have a misunderstanding going on around you. Geminis, I remember liking this one, so I'm looking forward to reading this one because I feel like I pulled it before and I didn't read it. But let me do the affirmation for the Divine Feminine card first, which Divine Feminine is number 7, of course, which is a spiritual number. I open myself to the Divine Feminine within and around me. As I get in touch with the warmth of my spirit, my magnetism grows. So take those affirmations how you will. Geminis, okay, so duality came out and its many meanings, misunderstanding, okay. The disciple priestess Magdalena, I hope I'm saying that right, sits at the entrance of a cave, a place of retreat. The skull on her lap indicates her spiritual side, whereas the open book represents her scholarly and educated side. I love it. Her red shoes and white sash beneath her are symbols of the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine combined. Holy shit! Okay. All right. Your life is so full of dualities. Gemini is literally the dual sign. So I've said in many other readings that a lot, well, most of us with heavy Gemini energy are here to learn duality, okay? Masculine and feminine, good and evil, you know, light and dark. So, yeah. Your life is also full of dualities. You are at the same time masculine and feminine, physical and ethereal, fully human and fully divine, which I touch on in the reading sometimes. But to me, and again, I won't go too deep into that, but you know, the whole masculine and feminine conversation that's going on right now is from people that don't really understand energy, because we have both within us, each and every one of us. So this card encourages you to explore all these true yet diverse aspects of yourself. It may feel strange to dive into new spiritual practices if you've always been physically oriented. An active masculine approach to life may feel unnatural if you've traditionally been in a more reflective and feminine mode. But these deeper layers of yourself now long to be expressed. In opening up to these experiences, you will tap important previously unknown strengths and talents and widen the scope of your spiritual, your personal, and even your professional life. So I feel like what this is saying so far, Geminis, that's an alchemist in a nutshell. An alchemist puts together the masculine principle and the feminine principle and combines it into one powerful being. That is the temperance also in the tarot. You see the temperance in the temperance card, it's pouring into each other. It's combining two different things. So I feel like that's what this is. Yeah, there was something else, but I forgot. Finally, there's a message of warning in this card regarding distorted perceptions. The disciple priestess has been historically misunderstood, called a prostitute when she was actually an educated landowner. Called a prostitute? What? Oh, so the priestess Magdalena is Mary Magdalene from the Bible. Oh, okay. All right. So where was I? Called a prostitute when she was actually an educated landowner. Be conscious of the ways you may be misunderstood, and be courageous in your intentions to live your own life and stand in your truth. Also, be aware of any misunderstandings you carry about yourself. Any limiting or judgmental notions must be set aside. A clear understanding of your truth requires you to embrace your divine nature, the most gracious and powerful part of your many-faceted, sparkling identity. The affirmation for this card is, write it down if you need to, I am willing to explore the many wonderful sides of my nature. I am open to understanding the depth of my truth and expressing that to others. So far, this was probably one of my favorite cards so far. I don't think I've ever read that one. I love that one a lot because I'm really big into alchemy, reading about it, studying it. So and like I said, duality is literally Gemini. We're the two sides, we're the twins. So that's the key to self-mastery, is learning both sides, your light side and your shadow side. Shadow work can help you find hidden talents as well. Geminis, Ace of Swords, Six of Pentacles, the Judgment on the bottom. So clarity, an idea. Gemini, some of you may get an idea of how to give back to others, or some of you are needing to use your intelligence to give back to others. Eight of Wands, Page of Cups on the bottom. Yes, some of you should be teaching, and it doesn't have to be on a grand scale. Two of Cups, it doesn't have to be on a grand scale. But I'm seeing the Four of Swords that fell and the Knight of Pentacles on the bottom. So, usually when someone says, you need to be teaching or whatever, it's not going to always be this major thing for everybody, okay? If you can change literally one person's life, like, that's amazing. Geminis, I'm seeing something progressing in your life. Sometimes the Two of Cups gives me a vibe too of duality as well, like balancing your masculine and your feminine within you. So sometimes I do get that vibe with that. With the Divine Feminine card over here on the bottom, I feel like some of you guys might need to tap more into your feminine side. And I take that how it resonates. It doesn't have to be, because some of you is more so you need to tap more into your masculine side. But I'm seeing some of you needing balance, Geminis, or you are learning how to get balance within yourself. Y'all, are you kidding? The Ace of Swords again? Clarifying the same card? What? The Wheel of Fortune? So, Knight of Swords on the bottom. Yeah, Geminis, let me say this. Some of you are sitting on a really great idea. But this can also be, like I said, you becoming a lot more sharp. You getting a lot more, being able to navigate your thoughts better or more clearly, Geminis. But I feel heavily like this has to do with some type of clarity. But it can also be some communication as well, Geminis. But we'll find out more. The scales are balancing. If you look in this card, there's a scale here. So, something is maybe out of balance for you, Geminis, or you are getting yourself into balance. And I feel like that's what's changing for a lot of you. A lot of you are becoming more balanced with yourself. your energies are becoming a lot more stable. Your thoughts are becoming a lot more stable. Geminis. Four of Pentacles. The Justice card on the bottom. I love to see it. So I feel like for some of you, this could be like a financial thing going on. You may be getting some good news regarding a financial situation, Geminis. Nine of Pentacles. The Strength card. So let me say this. For some of you, if you are having like a financial problem, which I saw that heavily in the last reading too. If you're having a financial problem, it could be a lack of balance, Geminis, in your life. Now, if this is someone in your energy, because this may not even be you that's going through this, there's a lack of balance here. There's a reason why, you know, if you are like in a marriage, you can build, if you're in the right marriage, like not just any old marriage, but, you know, marriage was created to build wealth, you know, to build communities. Individual families make up a community, but it starts with the individual families, Gemini. So that's another thing with the principle of marriage. It doesn't matter what gender you are, but two people coming together like this, that are of like mind, can create, can move mountains. And I feel like that could be someone's lesson here, either yours or someone in your energy. Not having to go at things alone. So I'm kind of seeing that too. Someone like wanting to do things alone all the time, or do things by themselves all the time. So I've been getting that a lot for you guys. Someone kind of used to being on their own, but somebody's breaking down, Geminis. And it could be you, could be someone in your energy. Take it how it resonates. Holy shit. So we just saw this. The Knight of Swords. I feel like, Geminis, if you've been foggy about something, things are about to get very clear. Very, very, very clear, Geminis. I'm seeing the Fool here, the King of Wands, and then on the bottom of the deck is the World. Lots of fire. So yeah, you do, if this is a person, you do have a new start with this person, or they want a new start. Again, the balance could have been lacking in a connection. You're going to get communication from somebody, Geminis. I feel heavily like it's a love situation. It doesn't have to be, but if you're waiting on like some good news from someone, you're going to get it. You know, it could be a boss, like your boss or your supervisor or something, with the King of Wands here. But yeah, Geminis, you're going to get some good news from someone. Someone, I feel like someone is like wanting to fight for you, like wanting to, I've gotten this for you guys before. And I appreciate the emails, you guys, because you guys have emailed me about with that reading where people were saying that people were willing to fight for you. I had a few people reach out and say that their job fought for them, and, you know, gave them raises, and gave them, you know, better benefits and things like that, so they don't leave. So that's the kind of the vibe that I'm getting, like someone, you know, delivering some good news to you. Like I said, it could be a fire sign. Now, if this is a love situation, I feel like if you're not talking to someone, or you're not on good terms with someone, they want to change that. And I feel like they could be a little bit aggressive too in their dealings. But I feel like Gemini, see, I'm getting choked up. I feel like, Geminis, someone is, I don't want to say coming to force communication with you, but someone wants to talk to you, like wants to break whatever barriers you have. Like I said, it could, I am kind of getting a a combative energy, but that makes sense with the misunderstanding here between you. It could be a misunderstanding between you and this person, or you and someone in your energy, Geminis, and someone's coming to clear that up. Someone wants to clear something up with you. Yeah, wanting to start over, wanting to turn the wheel, wanting to balance things out between you two, Geminis. Could be a Leo, heavy Leo, Aries, Gemini, Sagittarius, Pisces. Yeah, wow. Page of Wands, Three of Pentacles on the bottom. Yeah, you are going to hear from somebody. You're going to get a text from somebody, a DM, an email of something that you are going to be happy to see, Geminis. Now, let me say this, because for some of you, you're at odds with this person, because the Knight of Swords usually gives me a vibe of someone being a little bit aggressive. Not necessarily in a bad way, but, you know, it's usually because the Knight of Swords is the fastest knight in the deck. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest. So I feel like it's like someone may have been moving slow, and this person feels like, and this is just a scenario, you guys, take it how it resonates, okay? So say, for instance, this person's been moving slow, right? Knight of Pentacles. They're trying to get themselves together. They're trying to build. They're trying to be perfect or whatever. The Knight of Pentacles can give off a perfectionist vibe as well. That's why it takes so long. So they're moving slow. They're not really, you know, going at the pace that you want, Geminis. So I feel like that's where the misunderstanding comes in, because then you're like, are they even interested? Do they even want me? Do they even want this? You know, if it's a job, they're like, you know, do they even value me at this job, right? And so you decide to look elsewhere, or you start pulling your energy away, or whatever the case may be. You start holding back, right? Then that's when they change to this Knight of Swords energy. Because it's like, okay, I didn't make myself clear because I wasn't really moving in a decent pace, Geminis. I hope what I'm saying is making sense. I feel like the misunderstanding for a lot of you is you may not have known how this person felt or what they wanted from you. And I feel like they didn't make it clear to you. Because as far as you knew, you know, this person really wasn't interested, or, you know, they were looking for a good time or a fling or whatever. But I don't see that at all. Like, I feel like this person is coming to make something clear to you, Geminis. I feel like that's what they want. They want to clear up any misunderstandings with you. Start over, have a new beginning. If you are talking to this person, you may have a misunderstanding with this person. And I feel like you two are going to talk it out. I'm seeing like a conversation going on between you and someone that's going to clear up whatever issues that you guys have been having. Coming together, being able to come together, come to a middle ground, Geminis. So, yeah. Because I feel like if this is a job, if this is a lover, they don't want to lose you, Geminis. No. Gemini's mine. Mine. Let me pull a couple of these zodiac cards. But yeah, Geminis, I feel like whatever it is you've been not sure about, you're about to get some clarity. Whatever misunderstanding you've had, Gemini, you're about to get some type of clarity. And I feel like however you, so splitting this deck, I'm seeing summer. So for some of you, this is going to be pretty quick. And then it says on the bottom, waxing quarter, moon, the mother, within 3 to 6 months. So I feel like, Gemini, that is going to be the thing. For some of you, it's already summer now. You know, going in the fall. So it's kind of similar to the other. Look what fell face down. For some of you, this is a love situation. I'm just going to keep it a buck. For some of you, this is a love situation, but it's not going to resonate with all of you. I feel like I said, someone didn't make themselves clear with their intentions, or with what they wanted, or with how they value you, Geminis. And I feel like they want to make things clear to you, Geminis. So on the bottom we have Capricorn, which is library, knowledge, learning, history, information, research, books, pastime, archives, hidden documents, search secrets, looking beneath the surface, author, reading, and writing. So again, like I said earlier, I feel like with this Ace of Swords here, Geminis, for a lot of you, that's an idea that you have that you need to put out there, Geminis. Because the swords are about communication. So I feel like there's something you need to put out there that's kind of waiting in the wings. So the flamingos, of course, the soulmates, lovers, union, courtship, dating, attraction, seduce, long-term potential, displays of affection, charm, it factor, two of a kind, alluring, and je ne sais quoi. Then we have sapphire, which is, I love it. This is Gemini. And this one's mental force. That gives me Ace of Swords vibes. Spiritual insight, hope and faith, wise judgment, power and strength, kindness, life of the party, extroverted, motivated, precious, valued. Yes. Holy, divine favor, and revered. I'm telling you, Geminis, I feel like you're about to start being super appreciated, super valued. Like I said, people that were taking you for granted aren't doing that anymore. Because I feel like it's really based on how you've been moving. You are learning your self-worth. You are getting to a space where you're balanced within yourself. You're creating boundaries for yourself. And speaking of which, we have Fortress, which is Aquarius. Last card, and it says fortitude, staying power, stubborn, sealed off, aloof, prepared, backbone, endure, lasting, ready for anything, determined, unbreakable, true grit, and what it takes. All right, Geminis, hit those likes, hit those subscribes. Thank you for watching. Peace out.